Good morning. We are welcoming in the first person to ever swim the entire length of the Connecticut River, and it's probably a lot longer than you might think. 410 miles from just a stone's throw from the Quebec border up in New Hampshire all the way down to Old Lyme. Joining me now, Kari Kastango, along with Rebecca Todd, the new executive director of the Connecticut River Conservancy. Thank you both for being here. First of all, so early in this morning on a Monday morning, and I'm glad to have you. We'll get to you in a second, but Kari, I'm guessing maybe early mornings are not all that uncommon for you. You probably had to get up early to do a lot of swimming here.
Most definitely, for safety reasons, to beat the boat traffic.
Yep. I can imagine. So, first things first, why did you decide I mean, this is a massive undertaking. It took a number of years to do it. What was the reason behind it?
Well, the reason behind it was to raise awareness for the Connecticut River Conservancy and for all their efforts since its inception since 1952, as well as the local, state, and federal agencies, as well as all the communities that have gone out to participate in the Source to Sea cleanup.
Right.
It used to be the most beautiful New England sewer, and I wanted to share my passion for swimming and show that it's swimmable.
Yes, and it certainly is. That's what you did sort of in chunks over the course of a number of years. We're looking at pictures. That might have been you, I think, that first picture, maybe up in 4th Connecticut Lake.
Yes.
Which is exactly where the Connecticut River starts. 300 yards from the Canadian border. It's amazing just to look at and wind it.
Actually, that photo was of Lake Francis.
Lake Francis, okay. That's just a little, well, obviously
That's
downstream.
Yeah.
Well, that is way up there. And I'm sure we could talk so much about what it's like to do the swimming. But while we have you, I just want to make sure we don't lose the time. What would you like people to know about the trust, about the Connecticut River, right? This swim was done to raise awareness. Here we are. We got a lot of eyes on you. What do you want people to know about the river?
So the river is a tremendous shared resource from 410 miles.
Yeah.
And just to put Kari's swim in context, that's the equivalent of her swimming from Hartford to Kitty Hawk, North Carolina. So it's an amazing dedication. And what I'd like to highlight is it's dedication like Kari's, like the Connecticut River Conservancy, like all our partners in the watershed that have helped to turn the Connecticut River ecosystems around. We now have a fishable, swimmable river.
Fantastic.
And it takes all of our efforts to do that. So I want to welcome people to enjoy the Connecticut River, go down to the riverfront park and have a picnic, have a nice walk, enjoy the sunrise, the moonrise, and join the Connecticut River Conservancy in our efforts to help preserve and protect not only the 410 miles that Kari so amazingly swam, but also the entire watershed. We're all citizens in this area of the Connecticut River watershed. It's an amazing feature that courses through New England.
Yes, and it is just so magnificent in Connecticut. Real quick, we're almost out of time already, Kari. What was the hardest part of the swim for you?
The hardest part was
Can you remember all of it?
No, I mean, you know, there were challenges. It was the logistics. I mean, it took me 4 times as long to plan as than what I had swam.
Right.
But it was worth it.
And we are so happy that you did it. We reported on Kari as soon as she finished that effort. Glad to have you here. And yes, once again, we wanted to show this was just part of the swim cap with the logo there of the Connecticut River Conservancy. Like she said, a lot of logistics. She was talking about trying to move around boaters. We were talking about working with the tide charts because, guys, you might remember the Connecticut River is a tidal river. It can flow backwards all the way up as far as Hartford. And I believe in extreme cases, all the way up to maybe Windsor locks. There's a lot you have to consider when you're swimming the river. And we are so glad that Kari did it. Thank you so much for being here and just shining a light on this great resource, like you said, Rebecca, a shared resource. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
All right, let's send it back to you guys in the